Hey, this is Tyler Cantrell here, and I'm first going to talk to you about the list of strategic concerns we have for Coca-Cola Bottling Company. First being the health trend and consumer awareness to health and obesity. This has had a huge impact on all soft drink providers, and will continue because people continue to want healthier drinks, healthier food products, and most people are even resorting to water. Second concern would be brand positioning across the globe. Coca-Cola generally tries to take a localized approach whenever moving into markets, or not even moving into markets, but whenever they're in markets. We think it'd be better to take more of a globalized approach so that they're not having to spend so much on each localized market. The next concern would be organizational changes. Ever since Coca-Cola's had two of their worst years, which was in 2013 and 2014, they've been having to make some organizational changes overall. I feel like it's had a little bit of a impact on the company culture because they've had to fire somewhere around 2,000 people overall. The next concern would be that PepsiCo has been expanding. They've expanded into healthier drinks, kombucha. They also have coffee drinks. They're kind of the ones that started that. But most importantly, they've moved into food products. This has really given them a leg up over Coca-Cola. And it also has added like a whole new revenue stream, so it definitely has put them a little bit over Coca-Cola. The last concern is the cost reductions they've had. These have kind of been taking place ever since the 2013 and 2014 years that they had such bad years. But like I was saying, it's led to people being fired and other things that have kind of impacted culture. The first recommendation we have for Coca-Cola Bottling Company is to that they should sponsor more sports leagues or even sponsor a stadium. They did have a sponsorship with the NBA and the NCAA, but they don't have those anymore. They currently are partners with in the NASCAR and Olympics. We don't necessarily think these are the best places to market, just because NASCAR has been on the decline recently. It's probably one of the least watched televised sports out there. And then the Olympics only come around every 4 years, so it is a globally watched thing, and it's pretty much everyone watches it while it's on, but it only comes around every 4 years. Possible future sponsorships we thought would be good would be the NFL, just because of the popularity it has in the Americas and it's growing globally, or even the MLB. We thought the MLB would be really good because it's like America's pastime, and we felt like Coca-Cola is America's pastime drink. So you could market those well together, kind of as a historical thing, or even just because they go together. Coca-Cola and baseball. I mean, you go to a baseball game, you get a Coke and some peanuts. Another thought we had was that they could possibly get a stadium, get their name on a stadium. This is really expensive, but I mean, it gets your brand noticed. I mean, people see it on the television, people see it whenever they pass the stadium, multiple different ways of marketing there. They currently have a minor league team, but they have such big brand awareness and loyalty and just assets overall that we think that they could do something bigger. We thought the Bank of America Stadium would be good because it's in North Carolina. Their lease runs out in 2023, so that could be possibly something that they save up for and try to contract out. Our recommendation too would be that Coca-Cola Bottling Company should move into food categories. PepsiCo owns Lay's, Ruffles, Cheetos, many other different brands of food. Coca-Cola bottling should follow the similar pattern that PepsiCo's followed, but they should try to go into healthier categories since the trends recently have been in health categories. we think that they would first need to probably try to get like collaborations with other brands just so that they could get their name associated with food more. Then we think they should next go out and try to purchase a current brand of food, not necessarily a whole brand, but like a smaller brand within like a bigger brand. So we were thinking maybe Laura Bar, or even Annie's Organic Food. Those are both owned by General Mills. If we did that, we would definitely have to get a small manufacturing place to make those. But then eventually that would turn into our own food company, and we'd be making food for other people and making our own food as well. The last recommendation we have would be that Coca-Cola companies should, bottling companies should make a partnership with Jack Daniels. This would make them the first soft drink to ever move into the liquor category or anything like that. Both of these brands are huge, worldwide known brands. I mean, if you go anywhere in the world, pretty much anybody's going to know Jack Daniels and Coke. And they're also going to know that they go together. So we think it would be perfect just to package them both into one bottle, just for a convenience factor mainly. But I mean, who doesn't like a good Jack and Coke? Even if you didn't have them bottled together, because we don't really know the logistics behind that, how that would work. We could even put them in a package deal together. So you say around the holidays, you could get a package deal of like a small Coke and a small Jack Daniels bottle. That it's kind of like the perfect mix that you'd need. And then one other thing would be like you could maybe put a little Jack Daniels bottle tied onto a Coca-Cola bottle or a can. We know some liquor stores already do this, just kind of trying to put sales together so that you don't buy them separately. You don't have to buy them separately, and it gives you the idea of just like a Jack and a Coke. It's kind of, I mean, it's cute really too. Good for the holidays. And that is all. We thank you.